One of the more frustrating aspects of working in Excel is that the application sometimes appears to add numbers together incorrectly, providing results that appear to be inaccurate by very small amounts. In this tip, we will explore the source of these types of errors and look at two possible solutions for correcting the situations. Consider the data currently shown on the screen in cells A1 through A3. A casual inspection of this data, coupled with the help of a calculator, indicates that the expected sum of these three values is in fact 0. However, notice that when a sum formula is added to cell A4, we achieve a result that is not equal to 0. In fact, widening the cell formats out to numerous decimal places indicates that we have a very small fractional number left as the sum of the data, when we in fact were expecting a sum of 0. Further, using a subtotal formula in cell A5 and a plus 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 formula in cell A6 continues to yield the same result. According to Microsoft, the source of this type of error lies not in the programming of Excel, but rather in a standard, that is IEEE standard 754, which requires floating point decimals to be stored as binary digits. Storing the value as a binary digit causes Excel, with some numbers, to store approximate instead of exact values. As such, even though a number appears to be stored as one value, it might actually be rounded when it is saved in the application. Two common methods exist for solving these types of problems. The first is to add a round function to a sum formula, and the second is to use Excel's Precision as Displayed option. In cell A4, I've entered a sum formula instructing Excel to sum cells A1 through A3, but then to round the sum data to 2 decimal places. Upon pressing the Enter key, we notice that in fact we get a result that is equal to 0, not a value that is approximately 0. Now returning to the original sum formula that we had, that is sum A1 through A3, we see that we are in fact getting a value that is approximately equal to 0. To cause this value to actually be 0, we could also use Excel's Precision as Displayed function. I will access Precision as Displayed from the File tab of the ribbon, Options, and the Advanced group of options. Scrolling down in the list, I ultimately find an option that says Set Precision as Displayed. Upon activating the option and clicking OK, at first glance, no change has been made to the data. However, Precision as Displayed as a feature dynamically rounds and truncates data in Excel to the current cell format. So, for example, when I reduce the number of decimal places down to 2 decimal places, every value that is formatted to 2 decimal places is immediately rounded and truncated to 2 decimal places. With cell A4 now rounded and truncated to 2 decimal places, the actual value that Excel sees in cell A4 is, in fact, 0. That is proven by the formula that has now been entered into cell A6, a formula, of course, that tests to see if cell A4 is equal to 0. If cell A4 is in fact 0, then the results of the formula in cell A6 will, of course, equal yes, otherwise they will equal no. And seeing that the results are in fact yes, we know that the value in cell A4 is in fact 0. The bottom line here is that numbers are not always what they appear to be in Excel. And while you cannot change how Excel handles floating point calculations, you can use rounding functions and Precision as Displayed to solve these problems.
On behalf of everyone at K2 Enterprises, thanks for taking time to watch this video tip. For more information on the training courses we offer, please visit our website at www.k2e.com.